Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I gotta talk about bum ass Devin Haney. Got an upcoming fight in the welterweight division. I believe the first official fight at welterweight against WO champion at welterweight Brian Norman Jr. Now this fight is one of the more intriguing fights on the schedule. A lot of shit talking. The dads are getting into it. The promotion, the build up. It's made the fight intriguing in terms of the build up. There's a lot of shit talking. It's going to be a lot of bragging rights on the line. Claims of Norman's untested, unproven. Haney's a shot fighter. He's beyond faded or just unable to recover from the Ryan Garcia beatdown. Now, I know I got my quarrels with bum ass Devin Haney. Nothing personal, but you gotta envy the guy's career. The guy ain't all that good. He's a bum. Gift decisions. He steps up a level and he gets dealt with and gets gifted a decision. It's happened on more than one occasion. But yeah, I gotta give him his just due in terms of business. His dad has guided him to millions of dollars. He's had good promotion agreements where he's not locked in. He's made fights. He's willing to get in the ring. He's kind of delusional. He thinks he's really good, but he's not. But he's had some gift decisions go his way, so he's been able to be delusional and get away with shit performances like he did against Lomachenko. Got totally schooled and dominated, totally outboxed, and they gave him a close decision. Same thing happened with JoJo. We know Devin Haney's level, and he ain't that good. Now, when it comes to Brian Norman Jr., I would say Brian is the most dangerous fight that Devin has taken so far in terms of physicality, punching power. I mean, Brian Norman is I would say the most dangerous opponent Haney's been in the ring with. No doubt about it. This guy is knocking guys out. He's a left hooker, something Devin Haney has had a history of problems with. This fight is all wrong for Devin Haney, especially at this time, coming off a shit performance, coming off the beatdown to Ryan Garcia, losing the assault battery case. Now is really not the time to fight this guy, especially coming off that shit performance against Jose Ramirez. So the confidence is not there. He's not 100% fully rehabilitated. There's still a lot of ghosts, a lot of demons he's dealing with inside that ring. And right now, the confidence is not shown. That's the number one main thing about a fighter. The confidence has to be there. He's got to believe. If the confidence not there, it's going to show in the ring. And it showed that night. He was afraid to get hit. He was afraid to get tested. He was afraid to go into the trenches. And, my man lost his ability and the confidence in himself to get in there and bite down the mouthpiece. Straight ran for 10 rounds against Jose Ramirez, and what was a shit fight. Very unforgettable, unwatchable fight. So now he's going in there with an undefeated, confident, young champion in Brian Norman Jr. He has the type of style that really is going to cause a lot of major problems. He's a combination puncher. He's a big puncher. He can punch with both hands. He lets his hands go. He's athletic. I just think it's the wrong fight at the wrong time for Devin Haney. But, the Haneys, him and his father are delusional. They think this kid is too green, too untested. But, we know Devin Haney's level. We know how good he is, and he ain't that good. That's why I refer to him as bum-ass Devin Haney. That's his name. Now, I'm disappointed that, the odds makers are not stupid. They made Norman the favorite. I'm really disappointed. I wanted Norman to be the underdog so I can make some money, get a better bang for my buck. I'm not liking the odds right now. He's running towards being a significant favorite. There were some odds I saw the other day. Norman, you can get him by knockout odds at more than plus 200. So that's going to be very tempting to go after, especially he's a left hooker. He's been knocking guys out. He's been looking devastating in his most recent fights. His form is is a lot more impressive going into this fight compared to Devin Haney. You know, Devin does have the experience in big fights, but, you know, he's just not that good. He's not really elite. You know, he's never has been. He's just a guy that's gotten gift decisions. He was getting pieced up by a featherweight in Jojo Diaz, got schooled and outboxed against Lomachenko, and now he's going in there with a young, strong, hungry champion in Brian Norman Jr., and this is going to be a recipe for disaster. Bum ass Devin Haney is looking at a tough night come November. I expect Brian Norman to do the business and most likely will place a wager Brian Norman by stoppage, since I'm not going to get much bang for my buck with Brian. It's just a straight up win. So we got to go. We're going to have to take a little risk here. We're going to have to go with the knockout odds. Haney's wide open for the hook. The chin is not elite. It's not made of granite. It's been dented, and now he's lost the confidence in taking a punch. So it doesn't look too good going forward for Devin Haney. I don't see him doing much of anything at welterweight. He put out a hit list, and about 80% of the names will beat him. I would only, out of all the names that he posted, I only felt like Barrios was a winnable fight for him, and maybe Rolly Romero. Other than that, everybody all the names on that list will whoop him. It will be a disaster for Devin Haney. So this might be his last payday. Devin Haney, I mean, he's been willing to take risks. He's gotten in the rings with some big names. At least he's made some fights, but never as good as advertised. Nowhere near the level of some of the fighters that he was compared to, and most likely is going to be a devastating night for Devin Haney come November. But you know, the build-up is going to be fun. The shit talking is going to be interesting to watch. The fathers are going at it. This is going to be a lot of bragging rights when it comes to this fight, and looking forward to it. It's one of the more intriguing fights on the schedule. So we'll see what goes down come November. Bum ass Devin Haney's career is on the line. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out. Good.